I'm still trying to process this. Well, it happened. I'm a little late to the party here as compared to the other Eagles content creators bringing us out there. The news dropped while I was at work, and unfortunately, I could not react to it at that time with YouTube. But what's up, everybody? To those that still have some sanity left, Lindy End Zone is back, and I got my reaction video right here. So, as per Chris McPherson on the official website of the Philadelphia Eagles, I just have it on a Word document just for the um, ease of just allowing you guys to see it, and this way I can format it to fit it on screen here without whatever else, the address bar and all that crap. So per Chris McPherson on the site, um, the Eagles have agreed to acquire the 12th pick in the draft and a extra fourth and a 2022 first round pick next year, which has been clarified um, to confirm that it is owned by the Miami Dolphins and not the San Francisco 49ers. In exchange for number 6, number 156, which is a fifth rounder, and yeah, that's about it. So the Eagles exchanged two picks for 3. So we traded back to 12. We get an extra fourth. And we get what is potentially, that we hope will become, a extra first round pick in next year's draft, which would put us up to three first round picks in the 2022 NFL draft. Okay. All that sounds like fine and dandy, and it sounds good on the surface when you talk about the switched compensation. Okay, it's fine. But this general manager always seems to find a way to put me in such a bipolar state of thinking that I just have no idea which direction I want to go anymore. So, on one hand, this is great from a rebuilding perspective, because we're working with up to 3 first round picks in the 2022 draft. We get a extra fourth this year. So we switched from a fifth to an extra fourth. I'm fine with that. And now I'm going to use the word only lightly here. We only moved down 6 spots. Okay. Do not crucify me here. I get it. And I thought the same way too when this initially happened. Well, there goes Ja'Marr Chase. There goes Kyle Pitts. Yeah. So you have that. You also have the fact that word got out as well that we settled for this transaction because Howie originally wanted the number 3 to take Zach Wilson. So in turn, that creates the smoke and mirrors effect in giving us this false narrative from Jeffrey Lurie that the team was going to build around Jalen Hurts. Okay, sure. That's not the picture that's being painted right now. And it's ridiculous to have to talk about it in this manner. Ridiculous. And I don't know. Now we can tie this back to when Zach Wilson's pro day was scheduled today. It was said that both Shane Steichen, our offensive coordinator, and Brian Johnson, the quarterback coach, went to his pro day to see what he was going to do. Okay. What was the biggest thing that we talked about when we hired Brian Johnson? His relationship with Jalen Hurts. He's known him since he was a toddler. and it just continued on from there, especially in football. So there's something conflicting. Howie wanting Zach Wilson's conflicting between what Jeffrey Lurie was talking about with building around Jalen Hurts. And now, to top it all off, our great GM decides to crush a lot of Eagles fans' dreams of wanting a generational talent when we get a pick that we finally get a pick this high in the draft, and we're not here often. And Howie decides to crush our dreams and missing out on a potential generational talent coming out of this draft. And that's not to say that those two, being Kyle Pitts and Jamar Chase, that's not to say that those two are the only potential generational talents. Okay, I get it. I get it. But the draft is always unpredictable. We don't know what's going to happen the day of. There could definitely be more transactions from organizations even before the first pick, even before Jacksonville makes the first pick. Okay? So, oh my goodness. I still can't believe that we're talking about this. So, let me try and put it into a perspective here. Based on the Draft Network's player rankings, I'm going through Draft Network. So we moved up to 12. I'm still seeing quite a bit of talent here and I'm going to have this probably from, I was thinking, you know what? For entertainment's sake, because I know there's people that wanted us to take this guy. He's ranked at 28th. So from 12 to 28, I'm going to name off the players based on the Draft Network's rankings board. You guys tell me down in the comments, is there still availability for a good player left? Obviously there is, because we're still in the first round. Starting at 12, Rashawn Slater, Elijah Vera Tucker, Devontae Smith, Jalen Phillips, Patrick Surtain, Jeremiah Alzu-Koromoa. Sorry if I mispronunciated. It's a very hard name. Baron Browning, Rashad Bateman, Azeez Ojulari. Sorry about mispronunciation ahead of time. Travis Etienne, Najee Harris, Jalen Mayfield, Kadarius Toney, Trey Lance, Terrace Marshall Jr., Zaven Collins, J.C. Horn. From 12 to 28, there's still quite a bit of talent left. I understand the absolute magnitude of frustration that there is in what Howie decided to do here. And let's not forget, I commented this on Philly Take with RB. I may have just butchered his YouTube channel, but I'm pretty sure it's Philly Take with RB. I just know him as RB. I commented on his channel, on his reaction video. Let us not forget, guys, we're mad at Howie constantly, and he gets so much blame. I am not, absolving him by any means. But please remember, who do you guys think is enabling Howie to make these kind of decisions? Who do you think that is? Oh, that's right. Jeffrey Lurie. The owner is allowing this to happen. Do not forget it. So as mad as you are at Howie Roseman, also take it up with the owner of the Philadelphia Eagles, because he is enabling it. So, with that being said, through it all, there is value here in the exchange. There is. Whether we hate this or not, there is value here. We moved up. We moved up from a fifth to an extra fourth. We went down only 6 spots. And I say only in a means of if this draft was not as top heavy as it was, we would not be complaining about this. But it's because of those kind of impact players that are going from 1 through 10. And yes, I know we managed to sit directly behind 2 of our division rivals in the Giants and Dallas Cowboys. Okay, I get that too. But, when you think about a rebuild, this is kind of the way you have to do it. Obviously this tells me that, ownership and the general manager, they're not completely sold on this roster right now. And they know they can't accomplish that in free agency with 1-year deals. The guys that are left in free agency that are bigger tickets, they're too expensive. We don't have money right now. They know they can't accomplish that in free agency. So where else do they have to go? They have to go to the draft. And yeah, I get it. I understand. Howie is putting all his chips to the table again. This also only works if Carson Wentz fulfills the conditions of the second that we received from the Colts and it turns into a first. That's also the other big underlying factor. That's the other big one. If that doesn't happen, then this trade looks worse. Because, again, that limits the organization in allowing to fill the cupboard back up with better quality players. Man, I'm still bipolar in my thinking right now, but I understand both sides of the coin. I do. I understand both sides. I mean, it is what it is. There's and I started naming players off at 12. So even after six, if I name 7 through 11, Caleb Farley, Micah Parsons, Zach Wilson, Christian Darrisaw, Kwity Paye. Y'all are very familiar with Caleb Farley and Micah Parsons. Like I said, guys, at the end of the day, the draft is, for the draft being as unpredictable as it is, we can make as many mocks as we want. We're not going to truly know until the day of. And, as far as I'm concerned, there's still quite a bit of talent left with the 12th pick. It's just all dependent on who these teams take that are in front of us this time. So that's going to be it, guys. I appreciate those that have stopped by, gave my reaction a watch. I should be live later. The Mavericks do play tonight. I believe it's an 8:30 game. We are in Indiana to play the Pacers. I believe it's an away game. So I'll probably go live a little sooner to get some extra Eagles talk in, just to, hang out with you guys for a little bit, get my pregame in and whatnot, and we'll take it from there. But that's gonna do it. I'm at 17 minutes. I'll cut it out. But this has been Lindy Endzone again. Appreciate you guys sticking around and climbing this journey with me. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.